no, 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 no.
Okay. Okay, so there's still someone that I'm chatting with in the past that apparently is a scammer. I'm not sure. That one I'm just kind of like in the iffy mode, and yeah, and there's reasons I'm iffy because there's a rare chance that someone is a scammer and they can just be really good at it. In this case, this one I just accepted a friend request, and this is already hilarious. I mean, so I accepted it, and what I typically do is I'll give a little wave on Facebook Messenger, and then I'll copy and paste the same freaking message to everybody that I accept, and there's a reason for that. But and I say, when they send me a friend request, and I accept it, I go, thanks for the friend request. How are you doing? Because chances are, you know, I don't know you. Well, in fact, for that matter, even if you're family, like on my wife's side or whatever, um, I still do the same thing. I still copy and paste it, and I couldn't help but be a smartass on this. So it was like, and a guy, and instead this guy Ray Pierce, and I do the little air parentheses, right? Because who freaking knows what his name is at this point? As soon as you show me your cards like this, I at what point does your name even hold credibility anymore? No, you're a scammer, And this one is very extremely. He doesn't say, "I'm doing great. How are you?" He doesn't respond to anything I said. He just goes, "Why is your name still pending on the winners list?" I'm like, "Oh, crap." I roll like classic, and I just couldn't help but just immediately respond. And I'm not even going to give the laughing thing here. No, I'll show this to you. Hopefully it'll show up okay. Um, you see, he goes, "What is your name still doing on the list?" Or whatever. And then so I did a little laugh to his comment, and I said, "Because I like pizza." And he might, if it's an actual person who responds, he'll go, "What do you mean you like pizza? What do you mean my name's on the winners list? Stop being an ass. I don't got time for your stupid crap. I'm not willing to play. I'm, quite honestly, 90% of my stuff on Messenger these days is really to network and see if I can help you benefit from investments. Um, you know, the other 10%, well, that's just friends and family and shooting the breeze. Um, and really that 90%, I'm sure some of that's really just shooting the breeze and being whatever anyway. So, it doesn't matter. But, what is an immediate throw is him not recognizing what I stated, completely disregarding it, and uh, whatever. So and I could take his picture and do a Google image search, and chances are, Mr. Ray Pierce, that's not his picture. It's probably somebody else's account, the actual Ray Pierce, and he's just being whatever. So. But I do not believe Ray Pierce exists in this fashion. And I can, in fact, why don't I do that? I'm going to hop over here, and I'm going to go to Google search. Let's see, how are we spelling Ray Pierce? Um, so this, whew, hold on, I got to sneeze. My apologies. That's kind of the, um, and there's a number of Ray Pierces. Um, Let me make sure I'm spelling this particular Ray Pierce. Raepierce. And so I did spell that correctly. Um, and um, the account I'm looking at is I don't know, man. This is messed up. So, but in one way or another, I'm not exactly believing this Ray Pierce that I'm talking to in Oregon is a legitimate person. I mean, but I look at his account and maybe it was hacked. I don't know. There's 3 mutual friends. Um, this account has been around for a little while. We're talking mid-February, so it's not like excessively old, but at the same time, um, I don't know, man. Let's see. Another, consistent photography, consistent photos. This is a substantial amount of photos of the same person. So, um, I don't know, man. So, um, could be a hacked account, or it could be uh, uh, someone who took a lot of trouble to make an extensively decent-looking, legitimate account, even though it's a fake one. So, just use your best judgment on that type of stuff. All right, I'm gonna, I'll update as things progress. All right, peace out. Be good.
Alrighty then.
Wow, so one way or the other, I mean, this guy, just kind of continuing on with the Ray Pierce stuff here. He goes, and this is a different amount from what the previous one had thrown at me. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. Because I'm so happy I got $120,000 in cash from the United Nations World Health Organization. Well, I don't think the World Health Organization, UN World Health Organization. Did you get it? Did you get it? They have been helping. And see, there's no punctuation. And so at this point, I'm just really going to kind of harp on the punctuation, whatever. Did you get it? No period. They have been helping the poor people and retired. Anyway, the capitalization, all this stuff. They have been helping the poor people and retired, unemployed workers, disabled, and peoples like us who are in need of money to make their possible living. And I saw your name among the winners list. Oh, is that right? I think, hey, why don't we send them a video of me talking to them, right? And so, um, now, you know what? I'm going to send just an audio clip, a voice, and see if they can't pull that out. Oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. So my name is on the list. Is that now? So if I just go to the UN's website, I'll find my name on the list. Is that right? And let's see how he responds to that. So now I made sure I talked fast because um, um, and what I'll do, let's see, that's the United Nations World Health Organization. Let's check out the United Nations World Health Organization. Let's just Google it. United Nations World Health Organization. It just comes up on the Google options there once you get to a certain point. And it's a non-profit organization in Manila. We'll check that out. And so, where is the website? There's the website. I just click on it. Let's see what it says. WHO is revamping its digital presence. Now, I'm familiar with WHO, World Health Organization, and my gosh, I mean, I'll take a screenshot here and say, now I'm over here. Okay, great. I've got the website pulled up. What kind of tabs do I click on to find this winners list? um, now, I'm willing to bet there's crickets, and I'll be like, okay. So I'm gonna respond to some other people's, some legitimate people, and then I'll come back here and update some more. Oh my goodness. So this just got funny to no end. I have ticked off a scammer to the point to where they blocked me, and I'm like, high five. All right, so here's what happened. I sent him that picture and asked for, you know, as you can remember, but I went ahead and took a screenshot of the beginning part. Um, and I just posted it on Facebook. I made sure his name and his profile picture were not included. But anyway, so there was someone who, you know, on my friend list, I think is kind of like that navigator or whatever, that kingpin that says, okay, well, we're gonna, you know, kind of like that parent account or something. That's what I'm starting to piece together with this particular situation. I'm thinking, you know, because, you know, how else, right? So anyway, so what becomes interesting is, his Facebook account suddenly I wasn't having access to. Um, and then, then I tried to message him again, and I was unable to do so. But oddly enough, everything is still accessible. So he wasn't blocked from Facebook, although at this point, might as well report him, right? Um, and so I think that's what I just should do, right? Um, and so that's what I'm going to do. There is, if you go to here, so here's this thing. I don't know if you can see this, but you see this here. And so you scroll down, and then there's right here, there is a what's wrong. Something's wrong. So you got ignore messages, block, and then something's wrong. So you hit the something's wrong, and then you go, um, um, and so that gives you a list of options. So let us know what's going on. Harassment, suicide, or self-injury. They're pretending to be someone. Sharing inappropriate things. Hate speech. Unauthorized sales or other. And in this case, it could go under really that last two, unauthorized sales or other. So I'm going to go ahead and click other. And so when you click other, it gives you, is it one of these things? Technical issue, spam, false news, hacked, or something else. And really, in this case, it could be spam. We can go unauthorized sales. If you unclick other and go unauthorized sales, it gives you the option of guns or drugs. And so it's really not that. And so in this case, we could go either spam or something else, and those two things are really appropriate. And so let's click spam, I think is really what I'm going to go with, and then go send. And so and then here, thanks, we received your feedback. And then in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and go block Mr. Ray, block on Facebook and Messenger, click continue, and bada bing, bada boom. So, and took care of that. Hope that helped. I'm sure in the next week or so, I'll probably get another, at least one more. And if that other one turns out to be, I'm going to record it until I'm really comfortable one way or the other on that other one. And we'll just see what happens with that. All right, peace out. Y'all be good.
Oh my my gosh. Does that suck?
But anyway, going back to the whole World Health Organization. So, and I'm going to actually, I don't know if I'm going to carry a link with this, but you can go to the World Health Organization.int. And I'm not really sure what the INT is for, but oh, international. All right, so I've got a headache right now, and so I just bear with me a little bit. But here at the World Health Organization's website, um, it says, you know, in regards to scams, it says, beware of scams implying association with World Health Organization. I'm just going to read this. Please note, World Health Organization, or WHO, never asks for money for recruitment. Okay. Number two, second bullet point, it is not WHO's policy to charge registration fees for conferences or meetings. So that's number two. Number three, and this is really what this is in regards to when you see this either via email or a Facebook or whatever. WHO, the World Health Organization, does not conduct lotteries or offer prizes or awards through email. Not through Facebook either, okay? And so be aware, take note of it, and you know, use some common sense, for crying out loud. Maybe I'm actually dealing with another person who's actually vouching for this Ray person, and I'm like, really, who are you? I don't know him either. So sadly, he's very much attached to some other friends of mine through Facebook, and so now I have to actually put his, and I'll actually, why don't I just go ahead and give his name, because you know, I'm posting this out there. I mean, you know what, I'm not. I think it's a good policy to not necessarily throw people under the bus until it's perfectly clear, and in this case, it's not. So it's not clear on regards to him. He looks like a good old boy. He looks like a friend of mine. And you know, so I mean, he really does look like a buddy I know. And so, you know, I don't think that this guy is a scammer. But sadly, he might be getting scammed. And so, you know, I'll send him some more information on it. Is what it is. But it's clear that the World Health Organization does not give out $40,000, does not give out 120, you know, and there is no list, there's no prize. Hate to burst your bubble, but unfortunately, some people have rose-colored glasses. I don't think, you know, he's believing these people. If that's the case, I don't know. If he is, maybe he's trying to, I don't know. I mean, it's just, maybe my headache is just too much right now. But anyway, common sense tells me there's no local government that just gives away money just because. You know, you have to apply for certain grants, loans, whatever. If you're going to receive any funds from a government, their job is to take your money, not give it away. That's just the nature of government. And you know, and anybody who just thinks, oh well, because we feel sorry for you, here's a whole bunch of money. No, it doesn't work like that. So I think it's almost kind of crazy to have to point that out. But anyway, so y'all guys be good. Peace out. I'm gonna form this whole thing together and post it on out there. All right.